This is a low poly or med poly object uprest. Let's just revert this to the original. Let's see. So yeah, I'll take this one. I'll just make sure that I send this one to background layer. Was it? So what you can see here is it's not really that great. I can merge the trigons and then it's better. But we're getting into a funky state, so to speak. So the question is, how do you fix that? How do you fix that? Now the rough way to do it is to use the subd command, not subd as in subpatch, but actual command. Let's see. So yeah, it says that I got more than 4 vertices and subpatch can't fix it. There are other ways to go about it. I could subd using Kevin Clark and stuff, but anyway. So I'll take those guys and then I'll just triple it, and then I'll take those trigons and just merge the trigons with a command. Okay, so now we can do it, right? Important thing is to use metaform and just hit go. What you'll notice is that, well, first of all, this the surface is very wrong. And why is that happening? It's because it's using the normal, but the normal is not that great, so we're going to get rid of that anyway. You can also see that this object here is not nice. It's not what we want at all. So it didn't do a good job on this one. So what we'll do is we'll undo, and let's take this guy, just cut it out, and have a look at this guy here. Okay, so yeah, we need to fix these. So what I'll do, I'll merge the polygons in that one, and we're going to use the classic bevel. How about that? I could use make pole as well, so I've got shortcuts for all those things. Same here, I guess. So if I hit tab, you'll see what happens. But I'm going to go like this, and we're going to, you guessed it, merge the polygon. Take this bevel inwards, and probably one more time. And, oh, we're getting that funky stuff. Yeah, okay, I'll drop. I'll just use make pole now and just go like that, loop it, and use the connect tool or something like that. Right, so this means that if I'm to do this now, you'll see that we got quite different topology in this area and that area. So our Lowres to HighRes object is starting to kind of like work. So different ways to do this, but let's see. Yeah, I'll just loop it, and I'll use the connect tool multiple times. Let's see. Yeah. Then I'll take this guy's loop and delete. So if I subdue now, we'll see, oh, okay, looks nice. But let's not forget we had this object. So what to do? Well, so I have this hide selected and stuff commands. So hide unselected in this case, and we're going to do the magical thing of doing the same thing over again. So merge the polygons. Take these guys, bevel inverts. Okay, make pole, for example, loop, and yeah, we can run this a few times. I think I'll keep it like this. Okay, so go like that and delete those. So if I hit tab now, that should be nice. So I can now say, hey, you know, do not hide the stuff. Make everything visible. And okay, cool. So if I hit tab again, we'll see, hey, all right, cool. It's kind of like working. So yeah, it's either hitting tab or using this command, the subdivide polygons command. What you notice is that if you run subdivide polygons, you'll get this shading error, and that's because oh, what's the shortcut? Pick surface anyway. So we'll pick the surface, and what you see here is that you get the guns normal. You want that off, because in this case it's not really helping us. It's the guns normal is imported from another package. So if I now use Metaform, you'll see that it actually does a good job, or an okay job, without that shading error, so to speak. So okay. The question now is, how do you want to go about this? I think the easiest way to go about it right now is to, well, there's a lot of, this is not supposed to happen. Because yeah, these guys here are, well, it's supposed to happen, but it's not what we want. So this gets to be tricky. I think what I would do, I think I would cheat. So in order to fix that, I would, yeah, let's go for wireframe. Good old wireframe. That's pretty good, isn't it? So we'll cut that out. And okay, so it's like that. And take these guys. And okay, so all of those are selected. Let's merge them and take all of these guys and do the same thing. Let's merge them. I'm a bit like I'm not sure what to do right now. So let's see. I think we're going to use reduce points. Let's try it. Yeah, there we go. Reduce points, and it was nice. So if I go back to, so we got rid of those points. So we'll go back to wireframe, and hey, not that bad. And we'll paste back in the object that we had. There we go. Paste it back in. Okay, and just move it in this direction. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll just move it out of the way. We could send it to a background there as well. But you know, this is starting to kind of like make sense. So yeah, what's next? We'll take these guys, hit ET, and move those out. But let's see, I'll use connected points and snap it to that area right there. So let's see, it's a bit hard to see what to snap to. So okay, we'll try. I'll take this and I'll snap it to. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's a bit hard. I think. There we go. All right, so snapped it to this one. I'll hit ET again, move it out, and once again snap it to this position. Okay, cool. You can see that this is not quite what we want because we want them to merge. So I want them to merge with these guys. So just make sure to select those. I think that's okay. Let's see. Okay, there's something. This is not symmetrical for some reason. Okay, no. Okay, I'll need to get rid of this one later on. It was the reduced polygons algorithm that kind of like didn't do what I wanted there. Anyway, so we'll just say merge. It doesn't really matter. Sorry, I need merge with a fixed offset of 10. There we go. That's nice. Is there a polygon there? No. I don't know why there's not a polygon there. Anyway, take this one and delete that. We don't want it. I guess we'll have to take these and bridge them then. So use the bridge tool. Okay. So we're getting closer. Okay, maybe I did something wrong. Because no, I think no. I think actually it was once again the okay, let's merge those. That's fine. Can't grab that one, so let's take this one like that. Merge those. Yeah, once again it was the reduce points command that didn't do quite what I wanted. But anyway, this is not. This is fixed. So, all right, cool. Can we now Upres this? Probably. So, but I don't fancy this. Let's see. The question gets to be how you want to do this. I think I would go. This is taking much longer than I wanted it to. Okay, so you see you got a height difference here. So I think maybe I would do something like this. Okay, this is not the optimal way of going about it. See? But anyway, screw it. I'm tired, so I'll make you figure out what's the optimal way. So merge those, and we could leave it at that, and that's not that bad. But I'll use the bevel tool again, like that. And we're going to fix this side later on. So what now if I hit tab? Yeah, it happens because I'm not in, this is not an n-gon. I could use Capmo Clark instead, and then it would be better. Okay, so you got some non-merged points there, but yeah. So let's see what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Let's see. Let's get. I don't know. Let's get rid of this. I don't know what happened. I did something wrong, I guess. And we're just going to move them or snap them to this position. Let's see. So we're going to have to try to do that again. Okay, so how do you get hold of those points beneath this one? Well, again, you could just hide it. You could just hide the selection. Okay, these look to be in the correct position. They're not exactly, perhaps, but let's see. If I go like this, and then I hit merge, you'll okay, 5 points eliminated. Let's hit tab. Yeah, almost, but not quite. So some of these guys are not exactly in the same position, I guess. So let's use a fixed offset. And yeah, 2 points fixed or eliminated. Hit tab again, and then it's fine. But okay, for some reason we've got a problem in this area. Okay, that again. Okay, so I don't know why that happened, but anyway. So several ways to go about this. Connect to points, for example, and we can just move that to, or snap it to that location. Take this one, hide it, take these guys. So this is just me showing you how you can upres an object, really. It's nothing more than that. So if I tab now, okay, good. It seems wrong here, but that's because I'm tabbing it using subpatch. So it's actually correct. If I use Captain Clark instead, it would be fine. So yeah, this is, I think I would go like that, and then I would take this one, move it back to the circuit position. So I'm holding down Control to do that. So yeah, now it's just nicer. Instead of dealing with combining this geometry here with this one, which sometimes is what you want, but really usually not. Mixing very dense sub-D stuff with much lower dense sub-D stuff is not a good idea. It's seldom a good idea. So. Right. Should I just leave that? Let's see. Sorry. Come on. Yeah, so there are different ways to fix this one. So yeah, this is not a super awesome object, but let's go for Captain Clark and hit tab, and now it looks damn nice, right? I think so. So we'll take this one and we'll simply just freeze it. I think I changed the freeze command. Damn it. Did I? Okay, I did something funky. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't recall your commands any longer. Okay, tab. Yeah, Control D. There we go. Control D with that selected one. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna cut that out, and then I'm gonna undo the operations. So this one now, I could just, I'll just send it to a background there. Come on. Ah, come on. Jesus. This is what happens when your computer is not fast enough, is it? Did I send it to a background layer? No. Yes, I did, but the computer was not fast enough. Okay. Send to a background. Send to a background layer. There we go. And paste in the freezed one. Paste in the freezed one. You're kidding me. Ah. Paste in the freeze one. Why doesn't that work? Okay, you know what? I'm not kidding you. My paste key is kind of screwed up. The V key is kind of screwed up, so yeah, okay, it works. Sometimes it's just stuck. Anyway, so yeah, you can see that this is not that beautiful anymore. But this is one way to kind of smooth it out. So if I go for smooth shade now, you'll see that this is not that bad, except you can see, I think, yeah, I think it's using the, is it? No? Oh yeah, I need smoothing up. So let's do that. And yeah, I think maybe we could use the default value. All right, so this one, just move it back. This is getting quite high, so my computer's lagging. Yeah. I should add some thickness to that as well, but I'll just say, I'll just skip it for now. But yeah, so that's how you can upres a gun in a fairly okay fashion. remember to unhide. I think this one is getting into trouble when because of the resolution. Could try to just go like that. Yep, there we go. So yeah, that's it. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think it was. You know what? Let's just copy this and have a look at the difference. So I haven't saved anything. Like a good 3D modeler, I do not save during the modeling process. So, but yeah, so copy that and revert. If you lose that copied selection, you're screwed. But anyway, let's do it. Why not? Take this one again, send it to a background layer. There we are. So that's the original. In this case, I'm just going to take this and delete that. Paste in. Why didn't that work? That's just... Oh, you know what? You know why that didn't work? Because I'm using a script. And supposedly, the script copies the object instead of just sending it. Oh, okay, cool. So I just lost the everything. Like a good 3D model. Okay, anyway, I hope you see the difference. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Back up, back up, back up.